Pure X Enigma here, and I'm just gonna show you guys a little bit of gameplay because today, finally, after I got my new Scuff controller, I finally got to get back on the grind here on BO3. And what a way to get back on. It's, you know, literally the road to champs have started. COD XP right around the corner in like about a week and a half, probably 2 weeks at the most. But yeah, you know, the grind is really, yeah, 2 weeks, my bad. But yeah, it's ridiculous. And, you know, I can even show you guys, you know, just did this one. Started on the grind here, you know, first game back. I'm about to show you this gameplay because I just went off. It was like if I was thirsty for this game. And yeah, I'm just going to show you this. But at the same time, I'm going to talk to you guys about champs. You know, it's kind of crazy what we have going on here. We're literally just 2 weeks away. And what else can we ask for as an amazing tournament? I am going to be going out there myself. I'm going to go to LA, you know, for the first inaugural CWL COD Champs XP, whatever they want to call it this year. Check out all the cool stuff, all the Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered news that they're out. I heard all about that shit. The new Infinite Warfare zombies, you know, in Spaceland or some shit like that. Saw the Ripper, saw the intervention in that video. Kind of saw a little bit of a honey badger in there. In my opinion, it doesn't look that good. Nothing will be that good as, you know, BO3 zombies. Not like Sledgehammer tried, to be honest. They failed horrible ass cheeks. Like, holy crap, they could have not asked for a bigger failure. But yeah, you know, it was pretty, you know, cool, innovative that they did bring it back. You know, apparently now it's going to be something cooler for everything. To be honest, I thought it was already kind of retarded, but I'm still kind of hyped for it. You know, it's Infinity Ward. If anybody could, you know, fix whatever COD is doing wrong, it's Infinity Ward, in my opinion. I want to see what they're bringing to the plate, to be honest. And yeah, you know, it's pretty much a set and opinion done in here. At this point, to be honest, I don't know what I can expect from Infinite Warfare zombies. I thought since they were going into space, I thought Extinction would be the best, you know, way to come back and make it good, you know, because it'll make sense with the whole storyline that they were going for. But whatever, zombies, I guess, guys. Everybody's a fan of zombies. Will anybody do it as good as Treyarch? No, you know, but whatever. But enough about that, guys. We're going into COD XP, COD Champs, whatever you want to call it this year. And it's going to be amazing, to be honest. Straight off the bat, we already had the draw, and this is where I made my predictions. I kind of did make my predictions presented to you by GameStop. If you go on callofduty.com/esports, you get to make your own pick of the brackets from top 2 group play and choose your brackets. And if you guess it right, you win $250,000 from GameStop and the CWL itself. Now, let's get into the actual, you know, bracket tournaments, or whatever you want to call it. Group play, my bad. And I'm going to show you guys my opinion and see what I see. So in Group A, we have the reigning defending European champions Millennium, followed by their brethren Splice. Living the Dream, which is a team adapted from TSM. Still don't know what happened there. And a brand new team known as Revoltables. What I see going on right now is, to be honest, Living the Dream and Revoltables are going to be eliminated immediately, especially when you have 2 powerhouses like Millennium and Splice. But between that, I can see Millennium coming up on top. Yes, Splice is good, but I don't know. Millennium has picked it up lately, and I can see them taking first place from Splice. So I can actually see that. So I'll see Millennium, Splice advancing. Millennium will take first. Then in Group B, we do have Rise Nation, Hyper Games, Apothian Esports, and Supremacy. I can easily see this as everybody, you know, thinking who's gonna win. Rise is coming up on top, to be honest. They've been struggling through the past LAN tournaments, last online tournaments, you know. But I could see them dominating this group. Hyper Games is good online, but at LAN they do struggle. They pull off some miracles like they did at Gfinity Summer Masters, but they do struggle. Supremacy, they're gonna put up a good fight. And if anybody could take second place from them, would be Supremacy. But at this point, I see Rise coming in first, Hyper at second. Hold up, just one moment, guys. It's kind of crazy, to be honest, what's going on at these days, especially for COD XP right around the corner. But what else can I expect, guys? What else can I expect? What's up, Anthony? And yeah, okay, so now we have Group C. Group C, we have Luminosity, Mind Freak, Fab Games Esports, and Chiefs Club Esports. So we have two ANZ teams, two top ANZ teams, a EU and one NA. I could see easily Luminosity, especially the way that they've been playing lately, dominate this group. So I see Luminosity coming in first. And then from that, Fab Esports doesn't really have a chance in my opinion, but I can really see Mind Freak and Chiefs battling for that second spot, and easily I can see the ANZ, the two-time ANZ champs, Mind Freak, taking second spot. Then in Group D, we have Ground Zero, aka the former Dream Team, followed by the newcomers of Allegiance, Epsilon Esports, and Pulse Gaming. Pulse Gaming is not doing it, guys. I am sorry for all you EU fans. Allegiance and Epsilon, I can easily see... I know I said before I could see Allegiance taken first, especially with, you know, the way that, you know, they're hyping them up. But I need to see them play first. So at this point, I'm actually switching my opinion. Epsilon will be taking first in that group. And Allegiance and Ground Zero will be fighting for second. And in my opinion, I think Allegiance will do the upset on the former Dream Team. Sorry, Killa. But, yeah, Ground Zero won't be making it past group stages, in my opinion. Unless they surprise me. But at this point, I have Allegiance taking that second spot. Group E, we have FaZe Clan, Team Elevate, the newly formed Korn Esports, I guess, and Giants Gaming. The Spanish team, little challenger NA team, and then two top tier NA teams. FaZe Clan comes in first. If they play how they did, if they play how they did at Orlando, I can see them easily coming in first. Unless they do lose to Team Elevate, because they did get smacked by Team Elevate at Orlando, so I could see them, you know, both of them fighting for first and second. I really don't see the other two getting out of group stages. But in my opinion, I have faith that FaZe will show up at Champs. So FaZe will come in first, Elevate will come in second. Then Group F, we have Infused, Team Infused, Team Caliber, Most Wanted, and Tainted Minds. How much I love Tainted Minds, I really do not see them getting out of group stages. Not because of the fact that they are ANZ teams, but the fact that you have EU powerhouse such as Infuse, and at the same time have a pretty good, not top tier team, because so far Team Caliber hasn't showed that much this season, but I could still see them showing up to COD Champs. So I see Infuse coming first, TK second, Most Wanted just out automatically. Then we have Group... what is it? G. Team Envious, Orbit, Cloud9, and Vitality. In my opinion, this is the most fought out group. This is the most fought out group. Of course, Team Envious, the way that they have been playing, it has been nasty, has been amazing. But I really do see straight up just Envious taking that group number one in the seed. Then it will all come down to Vitality, Orbit, and Cloud9. Vitality, the fact that they've made it here is impressive because they had a horrible showing in Stage 2. But, you know, Vitality, not a complete lost faith in them. I could see the French squad coming out, but not really. Orbit, they've been doing amazing for the ANZ scene, but I don't know what to say, to be honest. It's, in my opinion, I really see Cloud9, especially with their roster that's coming in. with, you know, veteran roster, better than, I don't say better, to be honest, could have seen a great group in Happy, Silly, Havoc, and possibly Mochilla taking that final fourth spot, you know, if we're combining Cloud9 Eclipse and Cloud9. But this new roster that they have is not that bad. The Orlando squad that they were going in with was actually pretty good, but still not enough to match up to the top tier teams. But I could see Cloud9 coming out second along with Team Envious for group stages. And then finally, of course, Group H, the final group of COD XP. We have rated the #1 best team in all of the world right now, Optic Gaming, battling with Complexity and their newly formed roster, Panda Gaming, and Team LDLC. Team LDLC, you know, they didn't show up that good. In LAN, it's a different story. They're actually pretty good. Not that good, but online-wise, you know, they really did struggle coming in second to last in Stage 2. Complexity, you know, that roster that they actually formed is not that bad, not too shabby, so I can actually see them coming out with a pretty decent win. And Panda Gaming, I just think their roster that they're coming in with is not too much to, you know, go up against the likes of OG and Cole. So I see Optic coming out first, Complexity second, and that's my final, you know, view on the matter, at least for that point of view. All right. And now, just let me look up the, because I actually made the CWL, you know, I made the brackets. I saw everything that I needed to see. So I don't know. Hold up 1 second, guys. Just let me pull up the brackets real quick. By the way, guys, it is a double elimination bracket, so whatever I do show you right now, it is not, you know, the final bracket. It is, there is going to be a losers bracket. So after the winners and losers, you know, that's when, you know, the championship grand final. So this time OG, if they do, you know, drop, I could still see them coming back. So the way that I predicted stuff, at this point, round 1, we will have Millennium versus Hyper Games, which I see Millennium coming out for certain reasons. Then we have Luminosity and Epsilon, which in my opinion, I really do see Luminosity coming out on top, which is pretty good. Then we have FaZe Clan and TK. FaZe will easily take that. No offense to TK. Much respect, but I really do not see you guys beating FaZe Clan. But remember, guys, this is a losers bracket, double elimination tournament, so they will have a chance to come back. Envious and Cole, Envious will dominate. Rise and Splice. Now, this is a really good game I'm actually looking forward to in this tournament. If we do get, you know, if the way I predicted things so far does come out, I'm going to be excited for this match, because Rise and Splice, like, holy shit, that's... I think we saw that, if I'm not mistaken, at ESWC, and Splice did come out on top, knocking, you know, Rise down, but I can see this match happening, and it's, you know, I'm excited. Allegiance and Mind Freak. I see Mind Freak taking that one over the newly formed Allegiance squad, so the ANZ, you know, still has a chance to survive. Infused and Elevate. I see Infused just dominating that game, to be honest. Infused just has, you know, the raw power, raw skill. No, not taking out anything from Elevate, but, you know, Infused to dominate that round. And then, of course, at the end, I actually feel bad to choose this one, but I know it. Optic Gaming versus Cloud9. Cloud9 has a chance of coming out first overall, but they almost did beat Envious first game up in Orlando. The only thing is that they choked and they got reverse swept, which is not really good for that squad. But if they get to improve that, especially with the newly formed roster, they could be a switch, and we could be seeing OG versus Envy first round. That lots of people are predicting OG and Envious in finals, the grand finals. Shh. Wait, hold up, guys. No! Shut up. So yeah, OG versus Cloud9. I could really see OG just coming out on top of Cloud9, destroying them in first round. Not destroying them. I can actually see a little bit of a fight from C9, but OG all the way right now. Then in the second round, we will see Millennium and Luminosity. Millennium versus Luminosity. I can really see that, and it's gonna be Millennium just going over Luminosity. It's gonna be a good game, to be honest, but I could see the EU squad coming out on top. FaZe Clan, Envious. It's gonna be big, huge match, and I'm gonna take a risk on this one. I can see FaZe Clan showing up to COD XP and dominating this as long as they possibly can. But in my opinion, I can really see them taking out Envious. But if they do drop to the losers bracket, I could see them making a comeback. But for right now, I think they can beat Envious, which they almost did at Orlando. Just a few things to improve on. If they go back into that theater mode, which I will go over with them, they can show up and they can win. At least, Envious. And then on the other side, we have Splice versus Mind Freak. Again, an amazing matchup I would love to see. And after all the gameplay that I've seen from them, Mind Freak just doesn't have that much international experience as much as Splice has. So I see Splice coming out on top in that match. Then amazing matchup also coming up, Infuse versus Optic. I can see that happening as well, but OG will dominate Infuse, as at this point I haven't really seen an EU team give Optic that much of the business. So, and then moving on to semis, well, at least for the winners, I see Millennium and FaZe happening. I really think that FaZe will show up once again, as I've been saying. And so far, all I've seen this year is NA versus over EU, and ANZ not even having a chance. Sorry, but yeah, I think FaZe will show up and they will upset a bunch of teams coming into this pool play and then brackets. So I see them going on top of Millennium. Then I see Splice and OG, a rematch of the grand finals from ESWC. OG already showed they could beat Splice. I think they'll show them again, and easily OG will go over Splice, and then leading us to winners bracket final of OG versus FaZe, which I can really much see OG going over FaZe and causing, a losers bracket run for them at the end. And then probably again we'll see them for our grand finals. Don't know what will go on from there, because they made this bracket as soon as COD XP, the draw ended. But now they've decided that they will make it a double elimination tournament. So anything can happen now. But so far, prediction-wise, I see Optic winning the whole event. Finally, Optic will get, that COD champ ring. As much, of them winning COD XP back in 2011. But I could finally see them getting that much-needed COD champs ring. Much-needed win. Finally, give Scump, his first ring. Give Formal his first ring, Crimsix his second, and oh my god, give Damon his third. I can't believe I'm saying it, but give Damon his third. Oh my god, that's going to be big for him. But, pretty much, guys, thanks for watching the video. I will see you guys at COD XP, COD Champs. Pretty much there, signing autos, doing whatever, getting promoted. I'll make a new banner. I'll see if what they have in store for me. Online qualifiers as much for me. We got eliminated. There's nothing that much to say. Finally back on the grind though. So guys, stay tuned for more videos. Enjoy Call of Duty. Go to COD XP. Watch it. I'll be there. Look at my feed. Whatever happens. And you know what they say, guys. Peace out. Deuces.